For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. It is Monday, the 12th day of June, 2023. Clive Walsh here, inviting you to join me through the reading of our devotional thought for today. And I'm reading from the devotional book, which is entitled Truth for Life, 365 Daily Devotions, and it's Volume 2 by Pastor Alistair Begg. And if you are unfamiliar with Alistair Begg, he's the senior pastor of Parkside Church in Cleveland, Ohio, and the Bible teacher at Truth for Life, which is heard on the radio and online around the world. And we're really blessed and fortunate to have him right here on Lighthouse Christian Radio, FM 101.3 at 6 a.m. as well as 6 p.m. every Monday through Friday. Today's devotional thought is entitled, The Same Old Routine. And the verse today, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. Pastor Alistair Begg writes, the first 8 verses of Ecclesiastes 3 gives us a description of the cycle of life, and it has been said, rather cynically, that these verses contain 28 statements, 14 pluses, 14 minuses, that add up to nothing at all. Such a perspective represents the struggle that many have in trying to make sense of the cynical nature of life in this world without giving in to pessimism. We know that there's a time to be born and a time to die. We weren't in control of our arrival, and we're not in control of our departure, and that's part of the problem, because we like to be in control. Between these two fixed points, we can sow, we can gather, we can rake leaves, but even in these activities, we have no complete control over when we do them. Plants grow in springtime, the winter sustains them, and in autumn, we gather the sheaves and watch the leaves fall. There's a cycle that's out of our hands. And so the ultimate problem for us is that we live in an unending cycle that continues throughout our lives and will continue long after we're gone. When this reality dawns on us, we are confronted with our finitude, and we become aware that our lives are tremendously insignificant in the grand scheme of things. How do we respond? One way is to fill our days with noise and activity. We don't want to face the tyranny of the cycle of life or to confront its end. We want distraction. Here is the godly and much more fulfilling response. To live knowing that the God who made you knows exactly where you are, what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and how you're trying to make sense of life as it is presented to you. Your life is an open book to God, and it's His grace alone that yields in you the realization that you are not in charge, but also that you do not need to be, for He is. Your significance and security do not come from your ability to control your life. Whatever you do, the seasons will pass, and one day, so will you. Rather, whatever season you're in, you find true peace by knowing and loving Him who rules over all of history. In whatever realm of today, allow yourself to enjoy all that God in His sovereignty brings into your life. Seek to obey Him in those things, and rest easy in Him who controls every season for your good and for His glory. Amen. What a great devotional thought to start off our Monday, knowing the fact that even though we're doing the same old routine, God is in full control, we are not, and that's okay. Well, Clive Walsh here, encouraging you to continue reading through the Word, and for those of you reading through the Bible in a year, your assignment today is Jeremiah chapter 20 and 21, as well as Matthew's Gospel chapter 24, verses 1 through 28, and may the Lord bless you and give you an extraordinary day today. God bless.